Now, as we were talking about how to fix this problem, my answer was it's timing. It's not that they discriminated against her or didn't, but right now, Robert Allen, Mark Victor Hansen are culminating an entire 2-year program of launching
the book.
Yeah. Okay, and they are not interested in any way, form, or fashion of diluting their mailing list to promote someone else when everything is the book, the book, the book. And I think that was the correct answer. So we said, well, then how do we get started? And I said, well, Denise, first thing we need to do, let's go back to the basics. We need to develop your product, right? Not your seminar, your product. Okay, if you had an audience, would you have more adrenaline flowing?
Of course, right?
All right. So we're going to put an audience in it. So we started from, do we put them in for free? Do we charge a little bit? And she says, well, what'd you start telling people?
Well, I remember when we had this conversation last weekend, we were sitting in the lobby, and your eyes, they were like lasers, you know. And John, he said to me, Denise, you have got to do this event if you've got to do it for free. And I just kind of gulped when you said that. And, you know, always the quick thinker, I said, well, can I charge enough money to at least cover the cost of the meeting room? And you said, yes, you can do that. So I said, all right, $99. It'll be $99. And this was a training that when I talked to you about this before, you told me this is a $29.95 thing, right?
Mm-hmm. $3,000 program.
$3,000 program. And I wrote a great sales letter, and Anita helped me with it. And I said, Anita, rip it to shreds. And she said, it doesn't need ripping. And she made some small but, you know, really valuable changes to it. And it's interesting because that nervousness about doing your own thing when it's the first time you're doing it for yourself, because I've helped people write sales letters where they've made, you know, $90,000 in 3 weeks. But here I am doing it for the first time, and it's kind of like having stage fright a little bit. So anyway, John said this, and then as I was kind of like walking through the halls at the event, I had 3 gals who stopped me because they wanted to talk with me about something, not my thing at all. So anyway, I sat and talked with them, and then they kind of changed the subject to, Denise, how are you doing? What have you been doing? And I told them, you know, that I just had this conversation with John, and I want to do this event, and they said, how much? And I told them the thing about, you know, lowering the price and the reason why. And I said, $99. And they said, are you going to do it? And they kind of held my feet to the fire. And you were doing that too. But it was like that second time, somebody holding my feet to the fire, I said, okay, I'll do it. And within 5 seconds, they both whipped out $100 bills out of their purse. And I went, that's too easy, and I increased the price. I mean, I gave it to them for that price because that's what I said. But anyway, it became $129.
Okay. And each day she says, I am richer today than I was yesterday.
That was pretty funny.